unaweza pata madem juu ya kucheza hizo mawimbo. Tuseme sasa venye uko hapa kwa show dem akuja kukatia ama uko off the market. Oops, sorry. Uko kwa mako?
I think DM iko flooded.
Wacha.
DM iko crazy kamene.
Popping.
Ngori.
But please never take something from the DM kindly. Okay? Nakwambia.
But some of the
from
best
the DM
marriages have come from...
Oh yeah, nisikize. I'm guiding you.
Okay.
Madem wa DM me. Okay. Right here with me as always is my love, Nviiri the storyteller. Thank you so much for pulling up.
Shukran.
Unaona JT yakwaje?
Amekuwa comedian leo.
Alafu ni mkam. Au sema siwezi chekesha au msee, siwezi mjamisha.
Hata jokes zake venye anatoa, unajua I think DM imejaa.
Sasa hizo ana flex akisema imejaa.
It's a beard thing. It's a beard thing.
Nyi wase wa beard gang hatutalala.
Na bado.
Nyi wase utumia products kwa beard?
But of course.
Are you serious?
Do you use products on your beard? Me, I'm telling you, Kamene, maintaining this to how it looks.
So muna pesa Kenya tunasema if you people have money.
Where's the lie?
Baby girl, if he can spend money on his beard now, why is he not spending money on you? What's the most amount of money you've ever spent on a babe, by the way?
Where?
Nimekupata.
Hey.
I'm sorry, nikuchoma sasa.
No, let me just say a lot.
A lot? Okay, like tell us what you did so that it doesn't have to be an amount, what you did.
I woke up. I didn't wake up. Nimepiga tu sherehe and I missed my shorty. Nika book flights to nikaenda mali yako. Nikashino actually there were no direct flights to where she was. Nikamlipia yeye akuje to where I landed. Got a place, tukapiga sherehe, booked a villa for almost like 3 days. Actually even went to like 2 hotels. Kwanza yet pia nikamlipia sasa arudi. Then karudi baadaye juu hangover iko ni ruhusu kuamka mapema. And I had my brother with me. Yeah.
What do you mean? What?
Ni mapenzi. Ikiwa unatumia.
Na umesikia kuna direct flight, so na suspect that was not within the continent. It was outside of... Wow!
No continent, no the country. Haikuwa huko. Ilikuwa.
Hey Godwin, hata nimechoka. Are you serious?
No, these are things I really wanted to do when I was given the opportunity. I'll get the opportunity. So the moment nilipata hivi.
Yes.
And me, I'm a very giving person. I'm passionate. Yeah, and even nikasema why not? Eat that money.
Yes, if you have it, eat it.
Lakini pia pesa ilikuwa ile easy come.
But now I like what you said, that you're a passionate person. You know, a lot of your music is very intimate. It's, you know, love-based. And, you know, kuna wasanii, you can tell wasanii who sing just to sing. Then there's yours where it feels like it's coming from a really personal point.
Yes.
Does your music come from stuff that you go through in your life?
Things that affect me.
Oh, yes. Wow.
Might not be my story, but if I resonate with that story, yes.
Nice. Would you consider yourself an emotional person or in touch with your emotions? I'm unaweza feel feelings say.
I'm very sensitive spiritually. And just also mentally, I'm very alert. Emotionally, I'm passionate, like I said. But in a very weird way, it's hard to show. Nimeambiwa, you very emotional, you're very hardcore. No, but I have people who tell me that all the time. Because sour. But those who know me wandani wananijua. But it's a good thing kuweka hiyo front.
It's true. But once you know Nviiri, he's the sweetest. One thing people...
Thugs need hugs. Thugs need hugs.
Yeah. But then Nviiri anaweza kuhug 40 times in a day. Bring it in.
Kuna watu wananipenda juu mimi ni gangster. Yo, I'm still the same. Ain't nothing changed yet.
Gangster way.
Gangster. Yeah.
What's one thing people always get wrong about you? Like for me, I always say like, guys think I'm this, you know, loud, you know, super hype, nini person because they see you on TV or on radio and they think you're like this. Then you meet me in person and guys are like, you know, dem aongee, she's so chill, hana maneno mob. And I'm like, I'm actually a very chilled, shy person. But one thing people get wrong about you all the time.
They actually think I'm a normal human being.
Hey! you're superhuman or abnormal?
I am a superhuman.
Oh, what's
I'm
this?
a star. Me, I'm not a human. I'm a star.
Oh, really?
But anyway, yeah, other than that, that stands. Yes, okay.
No. He's not a normal person.
Yeah,
By no means.
I came to accept it. When you fight such things.
No. You're extraordinary, without a doubt.
Other than that is definitely my personality. People tend to connect me with my music. And if that's what you see, that's what you'll get.
Aha. And of course, no qualms by the way. We don't have to prove anything to anyone.
Yes.
There's one thing that I always say, a lot of young people who also watch the show, Asanteni Sana, believe that you'll only fall in love once in your life, And there are a lot of guys who are caught up in very toxic relationships right now because Onesema, this is my first love, my true love, my only love. And one thing I say is, you fall in love several times. Several times. Never be afraid of love.
Yes.
Love happens. It will catch you off guard. Itakuja, ingie, itoke. Ikuje, ingie, itoke. And I feel like you subscribe to the same thing.
Yes, definitely.
Just love. Love is not about the person. It's about love.
Yes.
Yes,
it is. With that said, I know that love remains to be love. Alafu haina mwisho. You can fall in love 1,001 times. See, I think also how we were brought up, the media has really messed up with our thinking.
Yeah.
True love, they lived happily ever after, and of course, by the time unafika hapo, the love is just part of it. The rest of it is partnership. You have to kuelewana na nini. And as you can look at our parents, inafikanga tu mahali hata wataka kuangaliana, but they're still together. They still work together.
Yeah. Because what puts them together is beyond even the love.
It's beyond love.
It's a companionship, what you've built.
Yes.
Now that we're talking about that, when was the last time you were in love?
Right now.
Yeah. Or who you in love with?
Oh.
Pasho. The storyteller says he's in love with Kamene. I know, but naku love deep. Always. And then a couple of kuchoma questions. So you've worked with a lot of artists, I believe. There's some that have been amazing to work with. There's some who've been an absolute pain to work with. Who are your best and worst musicians to work with?
Best, of course, is my own family.
Oh.
Yeah, hands down. Also, other than artists, I'll just throw in producers, honestly.
Yes.
We have guys like Akina Sofresh, Hendrix, Trevor, and which other artists? Tunawakna had the band. I mean, the industry, tunapendana.
I remember you and Kiddy. Guy.
Yeah, crazy.
I would say they forgot about everybody else.
Yeah.
That song was
Kiddy was another one. At Pia Oxley, I bumped into Oxley just the other day.
Really? Have you guys done something?
Yes, we have.
Love it.
Tumepiga sherehe, we vibe, spoke. Nikachiki, the vibe was really 100. Wale watu sipendi.
Sema.
Wako.
Ray
G.
Woo!
Ndaiwachia hapa. Ushasaidia mtu anakataa kusaidika.
But as in, what's the name, Jue, by the way? All of you upcoming artists who are in his DM, my DM as well, those who are running, how do I? You need to understand, just like any other job, this is work. And if you're not going to work, it's not going to happen. If you don't push yourself, it's not going to happen. In a week, how many times are you in the studio?
Almost every day.
You see? And that's how many years of being an artist?
That's like 6.
6 years of being an artist. Now you're at your prime, and you're still in the studio almost every day.
Almost every day. Kwanza say it's even back to back. And it's combined with the studio and interviews, meetings, appearances.
It's a jobo. And
full time.
When how do I say it? When artists think that all it takes is one hit. What's the number one thing that sets most artists apart? From the guys who have one-hit wonders to the guys who will be in the sector 6 years down the line like you. When your Sauti Soul have been there since when I was in high school. What's that number one thing that artists need to get right that will give them success over a long period of time?
You should be afraid of one hit. Because that means you should do even more to go above that. Yeah, in the moment umepata one hit unadhani sasa, this means umepata free pass to every hit.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that.
One thing I like about you is, I don't know how it works, but anytime there's an artist in the country, we always see pictures of them with you guys in the studio.
Now here's the thing, wewe. This is the grace of God upon your brother hapa.
Where?
Wanakuja, DM, wana reach out. Sometimes I get excited that karibu ni post lakini I accept it. This is a blessing and it's going to go beyond this. So si vitu za kushinda unafurahia. Hizi zinaendelea sasa.
Vile.
And also it's a way of just showing that our music is being appreciated out there. So we are doing a good thing.
You guys are doing a fantastic thing. One way that probably wasanii will go wrong sana in Kenya, you know? One thing that we see...
Picha zangu na terrestrial ziko wapi?
Wow. What a wow.
Edmund sija post hiyo ama
did you do something
with him? Nimwachie post.
Mulifanya na
we didn't have time. You got to in and out.
So when you go do it with him, he's in Jamaica, right?
Yes. Lakini tunatuma tuko na contacts.
No, tuende Jamaica.
Unataka kumuongelesha?
No, I want to go to Jamaica. My God, Munasikia, you want to talk to Taras. I die for Taras. I don't usually listen.
Leo ni leo. We musikate hiyo listen.
Set inasikizanga hizo, you know, that kind of music, but Taras from when I was in high school, Campo, I die. I feel kwanza when he sang Royal, I was like, say he knows me.
Taras is a performer, acha muziki anaimba. I saw him on stage, it was spiritual.
Spiritual?
Yes, this guy was in his own element. Even the first part of his set, I remember it's one of my homies, alitana kaniambia, Nviiri, kwani uko unaandika notes ama nini? Because he was performing was just this way. But of course I was picking up on what he's doing. I'm studying, but Nikalet lose then. It was magical. These guys have done the 10,000 hours and you can see it on stage.
And that's the thing. You know, like there's someone who tells us how, you know, football players. Football players will practice a whole month even for one match.
Yes.
One match. You think you're going to put in half an hour's work and be able to perform?
Actually, Usain Bolt trains for a whole year just to win for 9 seconds. Mutu wa 9 second man. 9
seconds. Mazay have to train the whole year for 9 seconds.
You can imagine.
Good stuff. So, is marriage in your plan?
I would.
But Jobo itakubali.
That's what I'm thinking of. I've grown up knowing that that's what I want. But there's no bad. Natakasa kuona maliko. I'm very intentional. I want a family at the end of the day.
Oh,
Let me just say that.
Oh, so no kids right now?
None whatsoever. None that I know of.
Guy, you must be the only one.
Allah. Well, what do you know?
No, me too. I also don't have kids, so don't worry. Tuko sawa, tuko too sawa.
Naona.
Okay, celebrity crush?
Wink, wink.
What is, you think, probably your worst quality? Like for me, I say if there's one thing about me, I'm very impatient. I don't do traffic, which is why my job works for me. Can't do traffic. Don't tell me, come in, I have a story for you. Let me see you, then I'll tell you. Don't say that.
Yeah.
Tutakosana kwa mabeshte then.
Let me see. This is a good one. I really love my space. I really love my space, and to a point where naweza jipata tu na hang out with the same people all the time.
No, it's true also.
Different people come with different energy. Manze wanakuharibia tu.
Manze unashinda unakaa usiku nzima na mblena.
Anakuzum.
Unajua sasa nimesota, sijui nime.
And we have people who just show up and now start talking about other people na kapu na shanga. Good Lord, it's not that type of a party.
Because I'd rather talk about myself. Niseme mazee Nviiri nilichoma juzi. What do you think is your best quality? One thing that sets you apart from any other person?
I take care of my people. Yeah, like no, I mean I die for my people.
Vile inafaa.
We had an incident in Naivasha during the gig. It just got to a point where I told my band to accommodation, my management, some of the team, nikamwambia tu walali. Sasa I was the one who picked the call and just did that thing.
I like that you've talked about that, Kwanza, as we head on to the next break. You've been booked several times. Even I've booked Nviiri, by the way. You know, it's not cheap, but you do various gigs, whatnot. Looking at artists who want to make money from the industry, artists want to make money from performances. Where do you think the industry is letting them down, you know? Wasanii aside, where do you think the biggest breakdown is that probably people in events need to change so that we can get more from our artists?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't be quick to point fingers this side. If items hatuna sisi kwanza kwa wasanii. Because if we have loopholes in our system, sisi kama artists, people will take advantage of that. Yeah. So hiyo side ingine pia, if at all we're in the same industry as and promoters, you respect ikue.
I like that, respect.
Ukiona mtu kama sema umalea ko in the country, you should give me the same kind of respect. I'm not less of a person, and that's why pia sisi tunajeka tu hapo. I'd rather say ati Nviiri ni arrogant, hataki kuchukua deal yangu ama nini, but sisi kubali hiyo difference. Unakuja msanii yako kwa ile tent, nyenye mejazwa kwa nini, kwa viti fulani za bench pale mekalishwa watu wote.
I like that.
So we set our own bars and we make it happen. It's either that or we keep doing our own events the way we've been doing them.
Love it. Mmesikia, promoters, take the job seriously. Let's respect our artists. Lakini kwa sasa, I'm going to hand it over to DJ JT. Remember the hashtag is good vibes only, at Kamenegoro, at Keep It Kiss. Don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we're going to be playing some games and wase. I got you. Niko na thermos.
Hebu nipatie hint.